What's good? What it do? Just got off work. Today was my early day. So I came in at midnight. On Mondays, I come in at midnight. And I get off about 8-ish. About to go do some training or some coaching. But watched the video while I was at work. And like I said, a couple weeks ago, I had found those cases at Walmart, those sneaker cases. Because I'm trying to do trying to redo my sneaker room. Because I want to make a little section for my PEs and samples. Or it's either going to be for my non-LeBron stuff that I can take out of my sneaker room. So I'm gonna run by Walmart. I know for sure, I was just in this Walmart yesterday when I was riding my bike. It's right over here and I had to grab something to drink. Yeah, I'm gonna run in here. I'm gonna grab just a 2-pack because I just want to make sure, you know, these cases are cool, because some people saying they was kind of tough to put together or they kind of flimsy. I just want to see, you know what I'm saying, what they like before I actually spend some money on them. They $12.99, I think. So, I mean, that makes a whole lot more sense if you into the container store, containers. These make a lot more sense because, I mean, they're cheaper in price, but I don't know if they're cheaper in quality. But if you're familiar with those container store ones, you know that those tabs break off. And, I mean, that's kind of like the trade-off because, I mean, it's hell trying to get into that box once that tab break off. So, leaving work, about to run by Walmart real quick. We're going to pick these cases up, go home, put them together, and then we're going to do a little comparison or whatever to see. Because, like I said, I'm trying to redo my sample and PE wall. Like I said, I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but I mean that's just the main focus. So head to Walmart. What y'all think about that? I'm selling Jordans at Shoe Carnival. Get on in here and get on out. I still gotta go to the store, go to the gas station, get gas, go home and take me a nap. Your boy tired. But hopefully it don't rain. I'm trying to get me a ride in today. But you never know, it's Indiana. I don't remember where they at, but I remember where they at, if that makes sense. I think they over here. Let's see. Where did I see them things at? Yeah, they down here. All right, so we got, hold on. These right here, it's a 2-pack, and they fit up to a size 13.5 shoe. For $12.88. Then this one is a 1-pack for $12.88. But I guess they got LEDs and all that on it. Might get one of them later, but we're gonna try these out. So I'm at the Walmart on East Washington. If you're in Indiana, they got quite a few of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab these, take them home, put them together, and see what they're talking about. I'll be trying to get away from Funkos, but sometimes I see something that's pretty dope. I still gotta grab them. But that's not the case today. We got a Jaden Daniels. That cap would be dope, but I don't need it. That was a flop. Should have been a whole lot better. Allison. I'm ready for that to come back on. Y'all watch House of Dragon? You got Massaria. I'm ready for that to come back on. CC. Ain't nothing in here. You do got an 85 for $8.98, Samsung. All right, successful mission. Got what we came for, in and out. Stopped by the gas station. Run up on a couple of my drivers real quick to see if anybody needs any coaching. Finish out the work day. Like I said, this was a midnight day for me. Just finish up and then catch y'all at the crib when we put these boxes together. Hey, I'm tripping for real. Look at that, my gas light done came on. Look at that. I'm trying to be pushing. So since we waiting on this gas to pump, what y'all think about the state of the sneaker community right now? Oh, it's crazy. Police just walking down the street. I feel like I'm at Mayberry right now. But yeah, what y'all feel about the state of the sneaker community right now? I think it's flourishing because you can kind of get what you want now. Now, granted, they're still, look, hold on, y'all, look at this. Police just walking down the street. But yeah, I feel like you can kind of get what you want. There's stuff coming out, you know what I mean, that, you know, people are really wanting to buy and spend their money on. So everybody saying the sneaker game is dead. That's just because the hype ain't there. And I mean, the hype's always gonna be there. I ain't gonna say that, but there's a lot of pairs that I'm going after that I'm trying to get that really ain't no hype on, so I can get kind of what I want. You know, I've been staying away from GRs and stuff like that. I've been trying to grab these samples and PEs, but I mean, there is some other Nike retro basketball that's coming out. Now, I hope them Sue Birds is real. That Sue Bird Hirachi, I'll post a picture right here if I remember. But that Sue Bird 2K4, if that come out, I definitely gotta have that. And I'm waiting on that all black one to go on sale. I know I said I was waiting on some of this stuff to go on sale, but I feel like that Sue Bird gonna be gone. So I'll definitely have to grab those for retail. But other than that, man, it's just, I'm kind of in a place now. It's like I'm just gonna get what I want. I'm not trying to get everything anymore. I'm trying to watch this gas pump. I'm just not getting any and everything anymore. Because before, you know what I mean, I was just buying everything and all kind of colorways and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, man, I ain't doing that no more. For one, I ain't got the room. And for two, I ain't got the room. And for three, I was just spending the money. I don't know what they're doing at the gas station right now. They over there doing something super smoky. But, damn. Yeah, it's just, I'm at a point now in my sneaker collection where I'm trying to just get the things, you know what I'm saying, that kind of make sense to me. I'm not buying any and everything no more. Definitely gonna get these samples and PEs. It's just like Nike retro basketball. They keep coming with stuff like they're coming with. You know, I'm gonna have to grab a lot more. But I'm definitely out of the phase of just grabbing everything just because it's out. Brian 1, 2 through 23, I used to try and grab every colorway. Not doing that no more unless it's on super sale. And the super sale, like with the 23, $100. I got two pairs of 23s for $100, and I can do that. I'm not paying that $215, $230 no more. Because I mean, I got other stuff going on, especially with this cycling stuff. Cycling stuff is getting into your boy pockets. Because a pair of bibs, a jersey, you know what I'm saying, and something else is gonna run me every bit of $175. Just being a little bit more calculated with my money, making it make sense. Like I said, I got kids in college, got the wife. She into it too, so I gotta make sure it makes sense because she's trying to be in it for the aesthetics. So I gotta make sure it makes sense with her. On the way to the crib, $62, damn near filled it up. So I can live with that. But I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. All right, made it back to the crib now. Picked up the Kicks & Co. sneaker box. Go put these together and see what they what it's looking like. So I bought two of the other ones that I have. Both of these I got from the Container Store. So this is the typical, you see right here, it says the Container Store. I don't know if you can read that or not. But I got these in the other room. So I got like some of my dress shoes in my bedroom. So I bought this one out here. So these right here, you'll see the top of this, they'll start to get dirty. They'll catch a couple fingerprints or whatever. And this is the infamous tab on here. So if you got these, you can see it sticking out a little bit right here. The thing that I don't like about this actual sneaker container is this tab. Sometimes if you go to pull down on it, you pull too hard, you'll rip that tag right off. If you bump into it, you'll snap that tag right off. Let me see if I got one. Okay. So right here, see, this is what the tab looks like. You'll see right here, this one done snapped off. So sometimes they either won't stay closed or sometimes it's hard to get them open because the tab, see this tab right here? It'll snap in different places. So sometimes it stays in there. Sometimes you see how that one's kind of just hanging on. And then when it goes to get them out, you kind of got to finagle it to get it out. So that's the only thing I don't like about that one. That's the only thing I don't like about this one. Now this one comes in, see, if you don't close it, well, even though it's closed, and that's another thing too. You see it's closed, it won't latch, but it won't catch. So pros and cons with the case. I mean, they're good cases, but this right here is the defining factor to me on this one. So this one comes in clear, black, blue, and red. I know for sure. So, you know, you can get different colors, but I started with clear, so I wanted to finish, keep them all clear. Yeah, I mean, these are cool. You see, I started my whole collection. So I went with these, and then the only other non-LeBron, or the only other Jordan that I have is this one. So wifey and I, last year, the kids, we had a sneaker ball. We actually had the sneaker ball, and we all got these. So me, the wife, the kids, wifey's brother, we all got these. This is the only Jordan that I have. So I got this box because me and wife, we don't wear these that much. And I got these containers from the Container Store as well. These were $19 each. Now it does come with magnetic clasp, and I mean, it's a little bit better construction. It's got like a rubberized kind of plate at the bottom of it so your kicks don't slide around too much. And I mean, it's a good one. But like I said, $20. And just imagine, I got over 300 pair. If I was trying to do the whole collection with these for $20, that'd set me back, like for real, for real. So getting these Kicks & Co. containers, I definitely want to see what these look like. So it's $12.99 for 2. Ain't bad at all. And like I said, well, not like I said, but I was watching a video, my homeboy video. He just redid his sneaker room and he got these, and he said he found some of these for $6. So I guess they go on sale. So if you can get $6 for 2, that's a whole lot better than the Container Store, because these right here, the Container Store right now in a large, so they come in large and extra large. I think these are large. The large goes up to a 13. Extra large is like beyond. Shoot, for 6 of these right now, it's probably like $69, $59, something like that. But when I first started getting all mine, I was getting them for like $49 for 6. What I was doing for a minute, I was kept trying to catch up. I was buying a box at a time when I could buy a box. But every time I would buy a pair, I would go buy a clear drop front, because I mean, they $9.99 a piece. So it made a little bit more sense to spend $10 when you go pick up a pair. When you get a pair, it made more sense to spend $10, to try and catch up that way. But whenever I could get a whole box at a time, I was definitely trying to get a whole box. So opening up the pack, that's how they are in there. I'll take them both out. 2 of them in there. We're going to put one together. Comes with some instructions, Kicks & Co. on the back. So we're going to follow these. I'm going to see how quick I can put this together and see how it is, because I mean, I know a lot of people are like, man, I'm not going through all of that to put, to go through it. But for me, with the price and what I'm trying to do, I might have to go through it.
Yeah. Pop in, burning like this, ain't checking my wrist. Third is my shift. Rolling all night like flex. We look at the clips, these credits are lit. Stacking miles, I'm far away from home. I got what I wished for. Taking that risk, I'm checking my list. Marathon man, it's run legit. Can't let it slip when it's all in my grip. Talking too much, he probably not it. All that I did, calls I missed, time I spent. Yeah, that's that blood, sweating my love. Taking that tug out of the mud. Bro, probably get picked up like a truck. Win in the clutch, that is a must. Wake up, get to it, ain't nothing about it. The only way to it is do it, no way around it. Avoid it, we cruising like the Caribbean with mileage. I'ma always be solid, I'm a young brother with knowledge. Go do the science, dog. Always I'm like a pilot, dog. Look at my eyes, I'm tired, dog. The time that it takes, I made for the space. Gotta build my empire, dog. I make sales, not a buyer, dog. You don't compare, he a liar, dog. Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, 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 go. Get off your phone, can't sit at a green light. Look how that shine reflect like a ring light. This is my podium, talking to 3 mics. I'm not no Brenner, have made the team winning. If I said it, you know that I'm in it. They tryna live on the corner, I bend it. Can't take those chances, ain't talking about Bennett. When they too lazy, they talking like critics. Why you so mad? Go get a bag. I'm in the lab, I don't move the same. Off of the password, back in my lane. I cannot sit in one place like a stain. Sharing that paper like ripping the page. I'm gonna be the last one to remain. Walk with the nearest, I'm spitting that flame. Hop out the cycle like it ain't
a few moments later.
Wowzers. Finally got it together. Now I kind of know what I'm doing. It makes sense. But this is hell to put together. I ain't gonna lie. But now, like I said, once I've done one, it makes sense. It's not bad. It's just hard plastic. Not as good as plastic as the other one from the Container Store, but it's definitely, you know, a good quality. And one thing that I'm not gonna say that I don't like, you have to put them like this on the wall. You see how my drop fronts are all kind of like this? With these, you definitely have to do them like this because the only opening that you have is in the front. So the kicks got to go in. Let's set this up. So when you have it set up like that, like I said, all my drop fronts, the sneakers going to the front, but they have to go into the side on this one. So I'll take a pair of my AEs, these are size 13, and they definitely fit in there. Voila. I'm not mad at it for the price. It'll definitely work, but it's gonna take some work putting them together. So I gotta put this other one together. And I mean, I'm not mad at it. Like I like this clasp. So I like this clasp because it's not that pin or that little pull down pin that's like that one. I like it that it's not gonna break. It's not something that you gotta worry about breaking. And it's got the magnets in the corner. You got a magnet there and a magnet there. And like I said, this is a size 13 and it fits in there. Like it's end to end. You got a little bit down there. Like I said, I think it said it'll fit up to a size 13 and a half. So you got a little bit of wiggle room. But like I said, you have to put them in sideways like this, which I mean, ain't too bad, but you know what I mean? It's just gonna take some getting used to. Another little thing that a little trick that I use, I don't know if any of you all have drop fronts and you got them stacked up and you on carpet. So mine's, when I was in here, they lean. So, you know, they wouldn't sit flush up against the wall, so they would lean in and I would be scared they were gonna fall over all the time. So what I did was I got these little leveling shims. It's like a little wedge. So you'll notice that they go all the way around the floor of my drop fronts. So what that does is these right here, they call leveling shims. So what that does is it pushes, this is what they look like right here. It's like a little plastic wedge. So I usually take 2 of them, stack them up like that. And then, as you can see, I just push them in there. And big difference. They don't lean. Now they not, let me see. You see I got them down here on this side. And that's how flush they sit into the wall. It could probably go back a little bit more, but it'll be off kilter from the front. So if you look along the front, it's a little bit of space right there. And then that's me letting it go. Now, if I didn't have those shims in here, they would be leaning forward because they were doing that before. You can get these on Amazon. And I think I paid $8.99, I think it was. So I had to get like three or 4 of them just so I have enough to go all the way around the room because, I mean, it makes a big difference. Yeah, I'm sold. I think I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, finish out because I'm gonna try and do the PE wall in the loft. Or like I said, I don't know if you can see them, but all of my AEs right here. And then on this side of the wall, it's like everything non-LeBron, Nike Retro, my Vicks, Dion, stuff like that. All of that stuff is over there. So I might do that out in the loft and keep the PEs and stuff in here since I do all my videos in here. So I might do it that way. I'm not sure yet. But just comment down below if you got any ideas. I want to redo this whole room because if you look across along the top, like this kicks all the way around there. Like I've completely, like I say, when I'm running out of room, I'm running out of room. I ain't just capping. So I had to go back. I finished the video and I went there to show wifey the container. She brought up a real good point. She said, what's your big bulky shoe that you got? She said, how them fit in there? And I'm like, which one? She was like, the 19. I said, damn, that's a good point. So I went and got one of the 19s, put it in there, pause. and it actually fits standing up. So you see with my other ones, I have to lay all the 19s sideways because they can't stand up in there. But in the Kicks and Cole, it's in there, size 13. Now it's pushing to the limit. You can see that mug right on the edge, but when you close it up, it still closes. So that's a win-win for me. I'm definitely sold on these. So yeah, you can be on the lookout. You definitely see a lot more of these in the future here in the Bron Cave. So I got to figure something out, but I want to redo this whole room. But like I said, I'm gonna get these Kicks and Cole boxes because I'm sold on them. $12.99 for 2. You can't beat that. And like I said, homie said that he got his. He got some of them for $6. So if I can come up on a deal like that, that's great. So yeah, just wanted to show y'all, these little boxes that I picked up. You've probably seen them before. I know I'm not the first one, but I definitely like it. Think it's a good look. It's clear. And I want to see how they do like over time, because like I said, the other drop fronts, they kind of like get dusty up here and the dust kind of turns into like a permanent dust tan on there. So we'll see how it work out though. But yeah, comment down below what you think. Think I should do these, keep these? What y'all think? What you doing in your sneaker room? So just comment down below. Let me know your plan, what you doing. Show y'all what I'm doing. And I will definitely catch y'all in the next one. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me.